Cancer is an elite club of caring, kind, and extremely strong individuals. But their wish is for the club to be closed to new members. They raise money for cancer research. They agree to have their stories told to help others not feel so alone. They use their own blood for research so others in the future will have a fighting chance. Yet, they can't find a cure, and they can't stop new members from joining. For all of those battling cancer, I hope someday that this wish comes true. Jimmy Martorana is a dad of 2 young boys, Jace, 5th grade, and Braden, 3rd. He loves his family, he loves movies, and he loves sports. He's an amazing dad and always puts his family first. This is how he wants to be defined, not by the cancer growing inside of him. He once told his wife that she made him a better person, but his wife admitted that he had it backwards. He made her a better person. He taught her to be strong and to never give up. He showed her true love and what really matters in life. In 2014, Jimmy was diagnosed with esophageal cancer. That was the day Jimmy and his family knew their lives had changed forever. He was young and in shape. I'm gonna add the side note, still is. So an aggressive treatment was the way to go. Jimmy did a 6-month aggressive chemo and radiation plan. After almost 500 hours of chemo and 28 days of radiation, he had a massive surgery called I pronounce this wrong every single time, esophagostomy, that came with a 1-year recovery period. The doctors removed half his esophagus and half of his stomach and reconstructed a new one. He spent 2 weeks in the hospital and was sent home with a feeding tube. As always, he defied the odds and was able to eat on his own almost immediately. For those of you who know Jimmy, there was no way he was going to eat using a feeding tube once he got home. They received good news that the scans were clean. However, they were cautioned by the doctors that they needed to have 24 months of clean scans for the official "you are in remission" story. 2 months shy of the 24 months, they received the awful news that the cancer had come back. Suzanne did what any wife would do in this situation, freaked out, bawled her eyes out, and attempted to go after the doctor who shared the news. As always, Jimmy was the strong one, letting her and everyone around him know he was going to be all right and he would fight this. Jimmy got his head in the game and went on for round 2. For almost a year, he had ablations every 6 to 8 weeks. This is not a standard treatment, but burning the cancer to kill it, Jimmy was all for it. The ablations did not do the job, so in March of this year, Jimmy had surgery to remove the tumor. He was unsuccessful. The doctor said it was too risky. Was on a major artery and his pancreas. He was told he would need to spend a wasted week in the hospital to recover. He said, "No way. Tell me what I need to do to go home." He was home the morning of the 4th day. In April, he had complications from surgery and spent a day in the emergency room and 4 more days in the hospital. The new plan was 28 days of radiation and small doses of chemo once a week. Just 1 more scan before radiation began, but this was the scan that changed everything. They got the worst news of all. They were told that the cancer had spread to his liver. His response, "I don't feel sick. Show me the scans." With surgery and radiation off the table, aggressive chemotherapy is their only option. He will begin 48-hour chemo sessions on Thursday of this week. He has been amazing through this entire ordeal. He is strong, has a positive attitude, and always gets his head in the game. He just had a surgical procedure a few days ago, and he's here today walking 3 miles. smiles all the time and will never let cancer define him. Just this past week, someone found out about his story. Their first words were, "I would have never have known. You don't look like you have cancer, and you don't act like a family that's dealing with cancer." That is a testament to Jimmy. He lives his life and takes his job as a dad and husband very seriously. He does not complain or feel sorry for himself. Jimmy has cancer. Cancer does not have Jimmy. Good luck with your chemo treatments, Jimmy. We are all here to support you. Your family and friends love and adore you. So go beat the odds, as you always do, and knock out cancer. We would like to invite Jimmy and all cancer survivors up to the front with us today.
Thank you so much for being here with us today. Thank you. We're so honored to have you here with us. Thank you. We wouldn't be here today without Zach and Brandy Woodard